And we're live. What is going on, everybody? My name is Nikki Smokes, joined by Bobby and Jay. You were listening to the Smoke Show. It is week 1. Dolphins at home up against the New England Patriots. Boys, I'm so fired up for this game. You have absolutely no idea. I can't believe that the Dolphins actually play football in 2 days. 2 days. And we get to see the Miami Dolphins go out there and beat the living dog piss out of the New England Patriots. We've been waiting for this for 6 months. 6 months. We haven't seen the Dolphins play since last January. We go out there, we add Tyreek Hill, Teron Armstead, Cedric Wilson, re-sign our whole defense, hire Mike McDaniel, and we sit here and we wait and we wait. We watch the preseason, we go to training camp, and now it is time. It is fucking time to unleash a can of whoop ass. Everyone wants to sit here and talk about Buffalo last night. The only thing that Buffalo proved to me is that they're the second best team in the AFC East after the Miami Dolphins. And I can't wait to go out there on Sunday, 1 p.m., and beat the absolute piss out of the New England Patriots, because it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I guarantee you that. I will not take anything less than coming onto this show. Our next show will be a Victory Monday. And you could take that to the fucking bank. Cheers, boys. Salute. We're here. It's week 1. Shout out to everyone in the chat. If you haven't already, hit the like button, comment, hit the subscribe button. We already broke 1,000. That's another cheers. That's another cheers.
Give me another
cheers
one.
1,000, baby. What a fucking time to be alive.
It's fucking
what a
game
time
week,
to be
bro.
alive.
We sat up on this show and we talked about what's our favorite tailgating food or superstition. Fuck all that. It's finally time. We're here. I'm ready to run through a brick wall, and it's Friday. I don't know how I'm going to calm myself down and contain myself until Sunday at 1 o'clock, but I'm going to have to figure out a way to do it. Boys, we finally fucking made it. I couldn't be more excited. We are going to dog walk the Patriots on Sunday, and Smoke's right. Anything less would be a disappointment. We're coming out and we are dog walking those losers, boys. I'm glad to be here. Can't wait to break this shit down.
Fuck Mac Jones. Fuck Matt Judon. Fuck Bill Belichick. It's Mike McDaniel season, baby. And I'm so excited, dude. I'm already shaking, man. Yesterday watching Bills and Rams, I was like, dude, I can't believe football is back. Football's already here. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait to beat the absolute shit out of that team. Finally, the Pats will be bowing down to the Dolphins as we become 1-0 as well with the Bills. And obviously, I think we're going to be toe-and-toe with them for the AFC East. A lot of people in national media, they just go, oh, it's the Bills because Super Bowl favorites. Don't count us out yet. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm very, very excited, and I cannot fucking wait, man. I cannot wait. Man, watching the game last night with the boys, I was like, hoo-wee. Yes, let's go, baby.
I'm so confident that I'm actually taking out a second mortgage to place on the Miami Dolphins money line. Dude, like I can't control my emotions, and my bookie needs to change my password, or I'm gonna press every single dollar I have on my name on the fucking fins. I am so confident in this game. I expect to win this football game, bro. I expect to win. I will not settle for anything less. And God forbid anything else happens besides a Dolphin win. You will not see me. I will be 6 feet under, or my head will be 100 yards away from me while I jump off the roof of the Hard Rock Stadium. But gentlemen.
I was just going to say, dude, and if you bet the game last night, maybe you took your L, maybe you bet the over like my friend Smoke over there. Well, you get it back on Sunday at 1 o'clock when you bet the Miami Dolphins. It's free.
It's my insurance policy.
If you had a bad time yesterday, you go get it back on the Miami Dolphins, lay the money line, lay the 3, take them first half, take them any which way you need to take them, but they're going to put some money in your pockets and they're going to put a smile on your face, and that's all you could ask for come Sunday. It really is. It really
Mac Jones, ass. DVP, ass. Everyone is. Oh, I'm so excited. Literally, man, we've been talking about it for so long. We've been waiting for this week 1 matchup for so long. And I'm actually glad it's the Patriots because we get to prove to everyone what this team has been. People still don't believe us because of Tua, because of our rookie head coach, all this stuff. Fuck all that, dude. Who cares? We know this team is playoff caliber. We know it's finally time to go 11-6. 10-6, 9-8. We've had a winning record the last 2 seasons, not made the playoffs. It's time to finally make that jump. And the person who's going to do it is Mike McDaniel is going to bring us over the hump. Obviously, we finally have an offensive head coach. I'm very, very excited. And, man, that's all I can say, really. Like, I'm so excited. Like, I'm shaking. Like, I'm ready to go already. Like Bobby said, it's Friday. I don't know what I'm gonna do for 2 days. Dude, what are we gonna do for 2 days, bro? Till the game starts. I have no idea. We're just gonna have to get after it, I guess. But I cannot wait for Sunday, man. 1:00. Can't wait.
Well, the NFL is back, and I feel like I'm obligated to talk about the fraud Bills and the fraud Rams. I don't know about you, man, but I saw a lot of dinking and dunking last night. I saw a lot of what Tua does, and everyone's like, "Oh, Mr. Tua, all he does is dinking dunk, 5 yards, 3 yards." That's all I saw Josh Allen do. He had the underthrow to Stephon Diggs. It was an underthrow.
No one's talked about that, have
it was
they?
An underthrow.
Hey, and
why
Gabe
isn't
Davis.
it on ESPN?
Gabe Davis throw was an underthrow too.
And Gabe Davis. Well, if it was 56 yards and not 55 yards, it would have been a touchdown, bro. Come on, bro. He leads the league in interceptions. Josh Allen leads the league in interceptions.
They not hold them to the same standard, bro. People just want to dog Don. They want to dog our boy Donnie like that. But they're not going to dog Josh Allen. When I literally saw at one point in the game, it was the third quarter, it was pretty late, his average air yards on a completion was like 4.4 yards. Tua gets so much shit for that. He underthrew the touchdown. Granted, still a touchdown, underthrew it. Remember when we did that play 1 to Tyreek? It was a little underthrown. He still caught it. Literally the exact same situation, but everyone who had a Twitter account was a film junkie breaking down how Tua underthrew it and how it's going to cost the team. No, bro. If you're gonna do that for my boy Donnie, you better hold the same quarterbacks like Josh Allen accountable, because we all saw it with our 2 eyes last night.
Yep. Also, I don't want to compare the two, but I did a lot of research on this during the offseason. If you take percentages-wise, just because obviously Tua didn't play the whole season, Herbert checked down and threw short more than Tua did. And I did it off percentages, obviously, because Tua didn't play the whole game. So obviously Tua will pass short more times, like in total, because he played less games. But he wanted to do percentage-wise of how many times they throw and where they throw it. It's just interesting how Tua gets such a bad rap for that when he's literally that. And then even he's second or first in deep ball accuracy with Herbert. So it's like, what do you want him to do? Everyone's like, oh, we didn't throw it that many times. Yes, because we had the worst offensive line in fucking history, bro.
It's ass.
In history. Dude, Jesse Davis? Listen, I wish the best for Liam Eichenberg. Liam Eichenberg, Austin Jackson, top 3 in pressure. We allowed more, like 40 more pressures than the team in second. Yeah. Are you kidding me? Let's see what happens this year. Then we'll talk. Hey, if he shits the bed, which he won't, if he shits the bed, then yeah, we'll get rid of him. But that's not what's gonna happen. Struggle with that one. That's not what's gonna happen. Dude, if he's already doing that with such an ass team around him, imagine what he's doing with literal a top 5 offensive talent in the whole league and the fastest player in the NFL, maybe ever. So what do you think he's going to do? And by the way, when Mahomes is throwing a 5-yard pass and Tyreek goes for 60 yards and they call it a 65-yard pass from Mahomes, it's the same shit for Tua, baby. He can throw it behind him and Tyreek can go 70 yards. Guess what? It's a 70-yard pass for Tua. I don't give a fuck.
Yep. I don't give a fuck either. Tua's going for 325, 3 touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown, 4 all-purpose. Dolphins win 35-17. Comey here, take care. I do not care, bro. I want this shit. I want to get clipped, because when you clip my shit and you wake up on Monday and you check the score and you find out that the Dolphins still mollywhopped the Pats by double digits, the only thing you're going to do with that clip is save it in your camera roll and be a salty little prick. So any Patriot fan watching, clip me, please. I'm here for it. Put it on your Twitter. Put me on Boston Radio. Fucking show it to your favorite barista at Dunkin' Donuts. I don't care, bro. I'm here for it. I am here for it. You can't play with us. You can't compete with us. You're already scared. You're already fucking scared, man.
Bringing the team down
you're
early.
Already petrified.
Bringing the team down early. Trying to get used to the weather because they've been getting their ass walloped in Miami. Billy B's not ready. They don't even know who's calling the plays down there. They got Matt Patricia, defensive mind. Is he calling the plays? Is it Joe Judge, like one of the worst head coaches ever for the Giants? Or is Bill Belichick, the defensive mastermind, calling the plays? Me personally, I don't give a fuck, because Mac Jones still has to take that ball under center and do something with it. And he is trash, boy. Trash. And I can't wait to expose him, because everyone at the beginning of last year wanted to fall in love. Oh my God, Mac Jones this, Mac Jones that. Mac Jones is not good. And people are going to come to a realization this year when his wide receiver 1 is Devontae Parker, and he hurts his hamstring in the first quarter of this game, and then he's got no one, and he's just going to do nothing with it, bro. This Patriots team is terrible. I bet their win total under yesterday. Hammered the Dolphins. I'm all aboard, boys.
Hey, and we're talking about like the offensive defensive matchup from that perspective, dude. I'm not even worried about our defense against this Patriots offense. As long as we can stop the run, Mac Jones is washed. But let's take a look at the defense, because usually we're all worried about our defense because obviously last year we relied on our defense so heavily to win games, right? Who in this cornerback group is covering the likes of Jalen Waddle or Tyreek Hill? Let's go through it really quickly. Jalen Mills, dude, Devontae Parker wipes his ass. What do you think Tyreek Hill is going to do? That's two different levels. Jonathan
Like
Jones,
more than two. That's like 12 different levels. Devontae
Jonathan
Parker's
Jones,
like
Marcus Jones,
rookie
Miles
mode.
Dude,
Tyreek Hill's like Madden.
I read an article today because I was just doing a bunch of article reading, and I read one. It was a Boston-themed Patriots fan. They referred to Jonathan Jones as the Tyreek Hill stopper. They called him the Tyreek Hill stopper and claimed that him alone held Tyreek Hill to 39 yards in 2020 and 54 yards in 2018. Yeah, good fucking luck when you had J.C. Jackson and Steph Gilmore.
That's why Boston is number one in heroin usage. I think they're like top 3 in the country. And all those junkies are the ones that write articles for them. I mean, they're not snorting anything. To say something that asinine, you are injecting heroin into your arm, thinking that you have anyone that you could call a Tyreek stopper. There's no such thing as a Tyreek stopper.
I know you're not listening, Jonathan Jones. Just get ready to see a little bit of this. Just a little bit of this for you.
Well, now he holds up the glove and it has the piece.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's all. Yeah. The no fun league, NFL. Yeah.
I want to play a little
has the
game.
peace sign on it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So on the inside, it's like a yellow glove,
fire.
and then it has another glove like painted on it with the peace sign. So we can just do this. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I didn't know that.
I got a game idea. I want you guys to channel your inner Mike McDaniel and give me a 1-minute fire up speech that you would give the boys before the game starts. I could start or I could give it to Bobby. I think Bobby has it.
I got it. I can motivate if you need me to motivate. All right, boys.
All right. Let's go. Coach Bobby.
Let me just put the headphones on. There you go. Lock in.
I'm on a knee right now.
This is pregame. This is right before we're going out.
Yeah, this is pregame.
All right, boys. Another season, another opportunity to prove ourselves. It's time. How many years did you watch the Patriots run away with the division? You never had a chance. You never had life. Well, this is a new team, a new regime, and we're coming to kick their ass. These boys had to get into town a couple days early because they're not ready for the heat. The heat is the least of their concerns. Do you see this roster we put together, boys? Do you see this roster? Let's go down the field. First drive, 7 points on the board, and never look back. Let's put our fucking foots on their throats and kill them. Dolphins on 3. 1, 2, 3, go!
Dolphins. Yes, sir, baby. Yes, sir, baby.
That was pretty good. That had me ready to go through a wall. All right. Let me lock in Mike McDaniel style. All right, gentlemen, listen up. 22 years. 22 years since this franchise won a playoff game, and you guys have the opportunity to change that. You guys have the opportunity to be the team that not only changes the culture for this football team, but for the entire city. These fans are desperate for a playoff win, and it all starts today. Do you guys want to be the guys that put that foot forward, push your foot down their throat, beat the shit out of them at home, and you start this journey, and you change the culture, not only for yourself, not only for the person next to you, but for the entire city? You guys have the opportunity to take over the entire city of Miami. You had the opportunity to bring back this Miami Dolphins fan base, and it all starts today. So you look out to the man next to you, you lock up, you let him know you got your fucking back, and when you run out of that tunnel, you show no mercy. Fins on 3, fins on me.
Yes, sir, baby. Fins on.
Get me in there, Mike.
I don't know. I don't think I can follow that up. That's pretty fucking good, dude. That's all you guys. That was great, Nicky. You got to get in there. You got to get. The team's got to hire you, bro.
I need to be.
If I was in the locker room, I would ask for a helmet and I would just start running through a fucking wall, like punching everyone in the fuck. Wake the fuck up, Christian. Wake the fuck up. Oh my God, dude. I'd be getting so fired up. I should be a
locker room
motivator.
feeling. It brings me back to my high school days because there's nothing better.
God,
like that pregame feeling in the locker room. You got the tunes on, and then all of a sudden the speech comes. Everyone looks at the boys next to them, and they say it's time to go to fucking war. And I know those boys are going to be doing that in the locker room. I know they're going to be doing that.
I can't wait to go to war. And like, obviously, I'm a fan, but I genuinely feel like I'm part of the battle. Like, I go to the game, I'm in my seat on third downs, I'm playing my part, I'm talking shit, like I'm letting the Patriot fans know you are not welcome. This is a hostile environment. And if you're sitting next to me and you're getting loud, I'm going to chirp you and absolutely ruin your game day experience. Now, you could be respectful and you could buy me a beer and maybe I won't destroy you the whole game. But if you think you're going to talk shit to me in my house, brother, I will put you in the fucking dirt. The dirt. I do not fear you, period. Buy me a beer and then maybe we could be all right. We could be like frenemies.
That is the move, though. That is the move, though. You buy the beer, you make all right, and then you kind of hope they let it slide for the rest of the game. But nah.
Yep.
If people are chirping, I know smoke's getting in their face. He takes no prisoners. We need more fans like that because I know some of our fan base is a little like wishy-washy. We need that bitch filled up with Dolphins fans, man.
With dogs.
If we had a stadium advantage with fans on top of the heat we already have, no one wants to come to Miami. Like, it's wraps. No one wants to come to Miami.
If you're in Miami, go to the game, scream your fucking heart out. Me and Bobby, we can't be there. I don't live in the country. I know, Bobby, I think you're in Buffalo, right? Yeah. We can't be there. If you are in Miami and you're going to a game, scream your fucking heart out, dude. Just do it. You want to inside. Who cares?
Dude, every time I walk into that stadium, I sound like I just left Ultra or like some music festival. I have no voice, drenched in sweat, out of breath, absolutely rocked. But I think it's time for us to hop out of the fan element, put on our analyst visor, and start breaking down this game. First thing I want to talk about is, can the Miami Dolphins establish a run game up against this New England Patriots defensive line? I believe that if we have the ability to establish a running game, this game's not even going to be close. However, New England, they do have some dogs up front. So, Jay, my question to you, do you see the Miami Dolphins being able to establish a run game up against this New England Patriots defense?
Yup. Mike McDaniel came here with a plan that's to establish a run game. Exactly what you said. Listen, we're all on board for Tua, Tyreek, and Waddle. I think they'll take care of the passing game just fine. Mike McDaniel has brought us here, and he's brought a run game, which we haven't had for how many years? We had that 1 year of JHI, and how we had that 1 year of JHI, and then since how long? Hey, they're in my channel too, man. Goodbye. Anyways.
Pure Fins is dogging my hat, bro. He's about to make me change hats mid-show.
Why is he dogging your hat?
I don't know, bro. I got a new one on now. Pure Fins.
Nah, the Bucky's fire though. The Bucky's fire.
What like Bucky or not? Pure Fins. Why do you not like the Bucky? You got me all tripped up.
I need to know because I've seen like 3 comments. I was trying to just let him go, but when he just keeps coming for the bucket, I got to make him. I got to switch it up. But sorry, Jay, go on. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, we're all good. We're all good. No, you got to address the comments sometimes. Dude, when you have Alec Ingold, who we didn't get to see in the preseason, Teron Armstead, who we didn't get to see in the preseason, and in that last game, we did establish the run game. And guess what? Those are probably the 2 most impactful guys for the run game, which we didn't have. People are worried about the run game. We didn't have our 2 best run blockers. And again, we went through this. Alec Ingold is going to play such a vital role. People have no idea, really. I think it's gone understated how big of a role that Alec Ingold's going to play. When I did research for my fullback video and tight end video in San Francisco last year, where Mike McDaniel was the offensive coordinator, Kyle Juszczyk was on the field for 56% of snaps, which means he was on the field more than he was off the field. So the fullback's going to play a large part of this one. We didn't get to see that. Listen, I love Tanner Connor. I don't love Ethan Carter, but I like, those are fullbacks. We got to see them in the preseason. We haven't seen our starter, which will help a lot. And then again, Teron Armstead is one of the best run blockers in the league at left tackle, if not the best when healthy, obviously. But when he's out there, those are 2 of like so important guys in the run game. So I'm not even, to be honest, like, I want to run the ball to the left side so much, man, just behind Teron Armstead, get the outside zone running. You have guys like Chase Edmonds, Raheem Mostert, who can fly, and I cannot wait to actually have a running game. Like, I've been thinking so much about how this offense is going to look, because I'll be honest, boys, if you think what we saw in preseason is what we're going to see during the regular season, other than the play action, you're out of your mind, because that was just a vanilla offense, and you saw how wide open receivers were getting. Imagine how it's going to be now.
Facts, dude.
So with the run game, we're going to set up that play action game, baby. Let Tua rip the ball down deep. And honestly, I think we will establish a run game. I think we're going to run to the left a lot behind Teron Armstead. I think we're going to do a lot of that wide zone stuff where Raheem Mostert and Chase Edmonds can pick a hole and attack it. And I'll be honest, dude, their linebackers aren't that great anymore in New England.
Raekwon
Their
McMillan.
front four might be better. Yeah, their front four might be better, but their linebackers aren't that great anymore. Let them get to the second level and let Chase Edmonds go, Raheem Mostert, let them get into the second level and juke and go, baby. We haven't seen. Listen, I've been on the Chase Edmonds. I was just saying, I've been on the Chase Edmonds train. Imagine Raheem Mostert and the speed he has. Electric. We saw him get 2 runs, and dude, you saw the speed in action. I can't wait. Pray to God he doesn't get injured. Knocking on wood, knocking on my desk. Pray to God, dude, because I have him in fantasy too. But please don't get injured, bro. Like, listen, you've been kind of a piece of glass lately. We pray for you, bro. Stay healthy. And by the way, if he stays healthy, he'll have 1,000 yards for the first time in his career. He's never averaged under 5 yards per carry in his career. If he can stay healthy with a Mike McDaniel offense, God knows what we can do. And man, the play action game off of that. I know we're not getting to the passing game just yet, but the play action game off of that, I'm so excited, boys. I really can't wait. And honestly, I'll tell you what, I think it's going to be something that we've never seen before. I think that's what Mike McDaniel wants to bring to the table. And I think it's going to be something that none of us have seen before, especially here in Miami, where we've had dog water offenses.
Yeah. I just dropped the link in the chat. I'm going to open up the panel. Oh, that didn't do that. I just dropped the link in the chat if you guys want to hop up on here and talk with us. Well, that sounded really sus. If you guys want to hop on the show, I dropped the link in the chat. Get on there. I think we're going to be able to run the ball. And just like Jay said, I don't think we've seen even a half of it. I truly believe Mike McDaniel is going to come out here, and us Dolphin fans, we're going to leave that game on Sunday and look at each other like, bro, did we watch the same thing? Like, did the Miami Dolphins offense look competent? Like, did we really just go a whole game without calling the Wildcat on 3rd and 5? Did we just go the whole game without 1 second RPOs, bubble screens, and slants?
I got to jump in here. When we were 3rd and 12 and running hook routes at the 7-yard line, dude, we have to get a first down. What are we doing? And then all the reports of our offensive coordinator or whatever, whoever it was, when it's 3rd and 10 or 3rd and 8, we don't even think we can get the first down. Are you shitting me? You're an NFL organization. Yep. Yes, you're going to get into 3rd and long sometimes. And, dude, the play calling was just horrid. Again, it's 3rd and 10. You have routes not even getting to the 10-yard line that are your deepest routes. What are you doing? What is the game plan? Mike Gesicki talking about we didn't have a game plan for the wet game. Listen, that was a bad game for 2. I'm not trying to diminish that. That was horrible. That was shitty. But still, the fact that you don't have a game plan for that, crazy. I can't wait for Mike McDaniel, Frank Smith, Matt Applebaum, all these guys, Wes Welker, all these guys to build a game plan that we have never seen before. I had to jump in there because last year's offense was fucking dog shit, dude. It was horrible. We had guys. It was Jalen Waddle and his merry men, dude. Listen, Mike Gesicki tailed off at the end of the last year. I was sick. I was sick of watching Isaiah Ford. I was sick of watching. Listen, I love him, but dude, Mac Hollins, that's wide receiver 2 right now. Yeah, fuck that. We're back, baby. Jalen Waddle, Cedric Wilson, Tyreek Hill. I'm ready to see something that I've never seen before. At least I'm only 20 years old. I haven't seen shit from the Miami Dolphins. I've been a fan. I could be a fucking Buffalo fan, but I'm not. I'm a fucking Miami Dolphins fan. I'm fucking ready to see him do some shit.
Big facts, bro. And it's going to be a test, to be honest with you. I think that the Patriots D-line and just front in general is probably one of their strengths of the team. Would you guys agree with that? So, I mean, if McDaniels comes out here and establishes the run and drops his nuts on Bill Belichick's head, all of a sudden it's like, oh, shit, this isn't just the Patriots. Like, they beat a run, like, stout team. Like, I think the Patriots are kind of designed to be able to stop the run. And if we able to go out there and McDaniels does what I think he's going to do with this outside zone, it's going to be gross. And as soon as that run game opens up, sky's the limit, bro. Like, play action, seam routes. You get to see the actual use of Tyreek Hill, bro. You're going to see him in the backfield. You're going to see some crazy shit. Like, did you see how creative they got with Deebo Samuel? Well, we got a better, faster player in Tyreek Hill. They might be a little different in terms of what they can do, but if you don't think Coach Mike is going to utilize Tyreek and Jalen to the absolute max, you've lost your mind. You've lost your mind, and I can't wait to see it. That is step 1, though. Step 1 in this game plan for me is establish that run. And if you can do it and do it successfully, oh, boy. Oh, brother.
Well, that's a great point because you could do it and you could do it successfully. I want to see us stick to our run game. You know, even if we only go for 65, 70 yards, make them respect that handoff because that's the only way I believe our offense is going to reach our fullest potential. Like, we are a run, play action pass team. That's our identity, at least from what I've seen so far. The last thing I want to do is just see us, you know, just push it to the side, like our true identity to the side right away if it's not working instantly. I obviously I don't want us running the ball every single play if it's not working, but like just keeping it somewhat consistent, mixing it up.
Definitely.
50-50, run pass, run pass, run pass. Just stay true. If you have to adjust during the game, obviously adjust, but I don't want to see us abandon the run game in the second quarter, because when it's hot out in Miami and those guys aren't used to it and you're just wearing and tearing brick by brick, eventually those 1 to 2 yard runs are going to turn to 3 to 4 yard runs. And then later in the game, those 3 to 4s might turn to 5s and 6s. And then that's just going to change.
You break one for 4 or 5 and touchdown, bro.
But I'm saying, like, in the first half, we could have 45, 50 rushing yards. And then in the second half, the sun's fucking killing them. They're not in condition to go full quarters down here in the Miami Heat. And those runs start going from 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 and maybe 4 to 5 to 6 and 7, So I just want to see us keep running the rock. And then we'll obviously open up with the pass game, which brings me to my next point. And welcome to the panel, Clump.
Hey,
Mr. Just got hired with Bustin' and the Boys. That's a big boy move.
School, baby.
Welcome to the panel. Welcome to the panel, kid.
Bussin' with the boys. Please get it right. Do not disrespect the boys.
I said bussin' with the boys.
I think you said something else, but it's all good. I still love
boys.
I think you said.
I definitely said bussin' with the boys. I would not say bussin' on the boys. That's
listen. We're gonna run this back. We're gonna watch a film. He said on. He said on. He definitely did. But it's all good. What's up, boys?
If I'm right, you owe me an apology. I'll
Venmo you some money. You can go get a coffee tomorrow morning. How about
I'll
that?
take that. I love my morning coffee.
What's up, boys?
Is this true? Are Pats going?
Yeah, the
all
Pats
Navy?
always wear all Navy.
We always wear white, baby. Let's go all white.
We always wear
all white. Maybe we
all
can throw in
white.
some turquoise socks.
We always wear all white.
How's everyone doing? What do we recap?
Stop throwing that question up, Bobby. I'm taking it off.
We clicked it at the same time. My bad. Clump, baby. The vibes are high as can be in here. Me and Smoke just delivered a pump-up speech. Everyone was ready to run through a brick wall. How are you feeling? How are you doing? That's what we're wondering.
First off, I can't really see your hat down there, Jay, but Smoke and Bobby, look at those hats, boys. Those are fire.
Well, Bobby stole my hat.
Dude, those are
that's
fire.
my hat. I had the hat first.
Is that a
that's
Raptors hat? I hope that's a Raptors hat.
It is a Raptors hat. I need to call it a Dolphins hat. I know.
Oh my god,
bro, he's got no Fins gear. I don't think I've ever seen him on the show.
I got
with
jerseys.
I
got jerseys and like shirts. I just don't have like hats and stuff. I'll pull out a jersey.
I'm feeling okay. Josh Allen's regression, as everyone was saying last night on Twitter.
Thank you. Regression
leader.
He's mid.
I will say this. I can't get this.
He leads the league in turnovers.
That is true. I
washed.
can't get this thought out of my head, and I'm just gonna say this, and I'm not gonna touch on it anymore. I see so many people on Dolphins Twitter like critiquing Josh Allen last night. Josh Allen had 4 touchdowns last night. In the last 4 weeks of the NFL.
I didn't bring him on and talk about the Bills.
Don't let him finish that point.
I have to. And
I probably want you to talk about the damn Dolphins. You're wearing Bills colors. I mean, what's going on here?
Oh, no, I've got the Boston colors. No, but, dude, Tua hasn't had 4 touchdowns in the last 4 weeks, and I'm done. That's all I'll say. Let's stop talking bad about Josh Allen.
Yeah, no, he's mid.
What about talking bad about Tua?
No, we're done doing that, too. Only nice things from here on out.
Confirming.
We
positive
always say positive vibes now. I'm pretty excited. Clump. I'm just
how many units? How high can you count? I mean, you tell me when you're out of breath.
What's the line?
That's how many units I'm putting on this game.
It's Dolphins minus 3.5, right?
Or 3.5?
I mean, I got a money line at minus 150. I bet like 3 weeks ago.
I'm so upset right now. My the betting service in Canada, it converts to a Canadian website, and the verification hasn't gone through yet, so I haven't been able to put money on it. I pray it does in the next couple of days, so I can put some money on it.
Who is this grease ball?
That's Kevin. That's Kevin. You know Kevin. Graphic Kevin.
That's Graphic Kevin?
Pat's money line.
That's him, bro.
Oh my God, what a squid. Bet that with me, bozo.
I think
bet that with me, bozo.
Pat's are gonna be
that guy's a fucking Eagles fan. He doesn't even know they're gonna get mollywopped by Detroit.
That's another clump.
Anyway,
it's another clump.
Nah, chill. I wanted to ask you guys. We'll start with Clump. He's the first guest on the panel. So we just talked about our run game versus the Pats' defensive line. Is there any chance that the New England Patriots secondary has any life at guarding our wide receivers? I mean, I think Helen Keller has a better chance at reading a Harry Potter book than the Patriots do at guarding Tyreek Hill or Jalen Waddle. I believe you have a better chance of sitting down at a dinner with Tua and his wife than the Patriots do at guarding Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. I believe that you have a better chance of being accepted by Dolphins Twitter as Tua's biggest supporter than the Patriots do at guarding Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, I'll agree. I think what's so funny for me is knowing Jalen Mills plays for the Patriots. He's like, I just have never in my lifetime, especially, Eagles fan club, but when I did cover the Eagles, Jalen Mills was like my most hated player to cover. There's just something about someone talking shit while they're getting their ass beat, and it just gets to me. Like, it really, really gets to me. And it even got to, I think I might have said it on the show one time. That was one of my favorite Eagles memories was Fletcher Cox actually ripped him off the field while they were getting their asses kicked, and he was talking shit. Like, his own player told him to shut up on the Eagles, which was hilarious.
No shit.
That's a good video if you ever look that up. It's hilarious. It's actually
Do you know
hilarious.
what they call Jalen Mills in New England?
They called him the Green Goblin in Philly. So
Do you know what they call him in New England?
I'm excited if this is some kind of joke, but go ahead.
The Tyreek Stopper.
No,
Nuh-uh.
that's what they call Jonathan Jones.
Jonathan
Yeah.
Jones.
Fuck
Jonathan
you.
Jones.
Fuck you.
Whatever.
Fuck you.
Cut that
Ruin my
clip it the
moment.
right. Cut that clip it the right way. Give Smoke his moment.
Yeah.
But no, I don't see how they're gonna stop him. I really don't. I mean, we're staying positive. I think there's only one way they'd be able to stop them, and I won't bring that up. But I'm just gonna say,
No,
no,
bring
we're
it
not gonna
up.
bring it
I'm
up.
curious. I'm
Well, I mean,
curious. Bring
It's
it up.
just if Tua struggles. It's literally what it comes down
Ah,
to. Like,
shit.
I'm serious though. Like,
Oh.
that's the only way that they're gonna stop the Dolphins
No, I'm
offense.
playing.
There's no way they're stopping the Dolphins. Like, that should
There's
be a
no
blowout. It should be a blowout. It should be 30 plus easy. We should be having fun. We should be in a space after with Smoke telling everyone that he's gonna light himself on fire with gasoline to win the Super Bowl. Like, honestly, it should be a blowout. I'm expecting it to be a big game. I saw. Was it you that did the poll about would you be okay if it was a close game?
Yep.
Was that? Oh man, I didn't see the results, but I saw some people voting for that one, and I was like, I don't think that would
Expect
be good.
more.
Yeah, like, it should be a blowout. This should be the Bills. I mean, they played the Rams, who are much better than the Patriots, but still, it should be a blowout of that magnitude where the whole game, like, they're in control, and I hope that happens. I'm saying, I think first, second play, I think everyone's thinking the same thing. They're going big. They got to go big. Like, it's gonna be it's gonna
Go
be a
big or go
bomb.
home.
It's gonna be the Washington at the time Redskins, now Commanders, Philadelphia Eagles, Mike Vick to Deshaun Jackson, first play of the game, Monday Night
Light it
Football
up.
style.
That was
Light it
wild.
up.
They just got to do it. I don't even care. I know Dolphins Twitter would burn to the ground, and like a lot of people would think that I'm going to be the one that lights it on fire. But I don't even care if Tua throws a pick. I don't care if he throws a pick on the first play of the game. Like, they just need to bomb it again. They really do. Snap the ball, let him run, and throw the damn ball and see what happens. I just want to see it. So I don't. Who are they even going to put on Tyreek Hill? To be honest, I know you just said Jones. But,
Jonathan Jones.
The Tyreek Stopper.
like,
Tyreek
let's be
Stopper.
real. They don't have anyone. I think
No
The
one,
only-
bro.
It's
No
gonna
one
be
can
double, man.
guard
They're
him.
gonna have to put McCourty and Jonathan Jones on him.
Old
just to
man
keep him in
McCourty's
the
gonna
rack.
have to help out back there, and he's gonna get his ass cooked up too.
So how many yards is Tyreek or Waddle having?
I'm saying they both have 100 in the first game. It's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be a good one.
Get that little Wayne clip pulled up. Where you?
It's gonna be a good one. No, I do. Come on, how do you not? This defense is not as good as everyone says. Yeah, they might be like coached up well and technically sound, but at the end of the day, I don't give a shit about any of that when you got Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle running down the field. It's impossible. There's no way. You can watch film and scheme up all you want, but at the end of the day, you can't stop those guys together. It's going to be so much fun, and we finally get to see it. I saw Jalen Waddle's completely off the injury report, which makes me feel great. Like, we will get to see Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle at the same time on the field. It's going to be insane. It's going to be so much fun, and I don't know. It should be a blowout. It should be a good game. Look at me, positive vibes on a Friday.
By the way, I'm so
Positive.
glad
I
you
love
said.
it.
I'm so glad you said Waddle running down the field because it'll be the first time, even though it's his second year, that we actually get to see him run down the field.
What do you
I'm
mean
very,
by
very
that, Jay?
excited.
What do you mean by that, Jay? Come
I
on,
don't know.
Jay. Positive vibe Friday, Jay.
Positive vibes. Nah, I'm finally excited to see an offense that I'm not literally like, okay, let's see what Tua can do here. And, hook route, curl route. Let me see Waddle on a crosser, man. Let me see something. Let me see him go down the field. I'm very, very excited for this game. And, yeah, I just want to throw it in there, man. We finally get to see Waddle run loose down the field.
I hope you're right, too. I hope Mike McDaniel just drops his nuts, man. And, I hope Tua throws for 404. You know what I mean? Just run it up. Just throw the ball all over.
Drop your nuts on his fucking forehead.
I would
that
Xavier
old man
Howard.
to get out the league, cuz.
I would love nothing more than to see the Dolphins up 3 scores and they're still throwing bombs at Tyreek. I really don't care. I want to see that. So
no
bad.
mercy.
No mercy.
Actually piss on their grave. I would shit on their fucking grave. Straight up. Alex Thomas says smoke. First Dolphin to score. And I know you think it's Jalen Waddle, but brother, let me tell you, it is Durham Smythe. Get ready. We're going to be first and goal.
He's a Gesicki hater.
First and goal from the 7. Play action boot. Smythe over the middle. Zink. Got him. Cue the music. Dun, 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 dun. Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team. We take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. We're in the air. We're on the ground. We're always in control. And when you say Durham Smythe, I'm talking first scorer plus 2,500.
You guys are so off. Q, it was so bad. It was
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're streaming. We're supposed to be behind. Slight lag.
Durham Smythe is not scoring the first touchdown. Not a chance.
Bet money.
JW, baby.
Bet money.
JW, buddy.
I'll tell you where I'm betting my money. Yep, J-Dub. I'm going Waddle, dude. I think they're going to
So you're going Waddle, Jay's going Waddle, and Alex Thomas is going Waddle. All I needed to hear. 3 bushes, all going Waddle.
Waddle anytime touchdown scorer.
I'm fading Smoke. I've never felt better.
Yeah, I'm going to say
How
this.
They're
going to double
Smoke.
They're going to double
say. I'm not picking Durham Smythe.
They're going.
That's not fading me.
I know, but still.
I'm fading you.
It's a fade off.
Durham Smythe over under 1.5 catches. I'm going to say under.
Hey, we got 44 live listeners, only 21 likes. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. We turn it up. Fired up Friday. It's the week 1 preview, baby. All right, but I have to bring this up. I know it's Positive Friday, but one person who hasn't been so positive in his time here in Miami is AJ. Obviously, he's supposed to be our stud tackle, and he's got his handful this week up against Sir Judon. Is this a major liability for the Miami Dolphins this week? Bobby, I'll start with you.
I think it's one of the key matchups that concerns me a little bit for the Dolphins. I was reading Judon lines up about 60% of his snaps over the right tackle, where Austin Jackson's going to be playing. We all know Austin Jackson that we drafted in the first round was supposed to be an absolute stallion. Hasn't quite been that guy yet. But we're all hoping for a little jump this year. He can be a little better, and he's going to have a test week 1 with Judon. So I think it's going to be interesting to watch. I think he has the potential to hold his own, definitely. But this is going to be a real measuring stick. At the end of this game, we should know Austin Jackson, has he taken that step forward? Is he a little bit better? Is he more competent? And that'll go to Mike McDaniel, too. I think he knows that he has the dog on the left side of the line, and that he's going to try and help out Austin Jackson on the right with Judon. I think Alec Ingold's going to be chipping. I think we're going to have tight ends in the game chipping. Right. I think that it's going to be yes, Austin Jackson should take a step forward and play better. But I think that Mike McDaniel is smart enough to recognize when there might be a little bit of a mismatch or an advantage for the defense, and he's going to help it out. So it is something I'll be looking forward to. I think it's a critical matchup in the game, but I think we can cover it with ease. Maybe not with ease, but we can make it happen.
Okay.
For me, I was going to say, well, first of all, we're all hoping he takes that next step forward. I was going to say I need him to just be better than last year, but I'll be honest, I could be better than him last year, so I really need him to take a major step forward. I think he needs to be at least average. That's the goal, hopefully, here. And honestly, you can put help over there. Get Alec Ingold on that side, help him out over there for the first little bit, and we'll see. And Bobby's right. With Matt Judon coming after him, with whoever the Patriots send after him, we'll know after this game if he's taking that next step. Obviously, we liked what we saw in preseason for the most part, and I'm excited to see if that can continue during the regular season. Obviously, I'm skeptical, but we'll have to see on that. I'm very excited to see, though, and you're right. This is a major part of this offense to his blind side. And honestly, I'm very excited to see if Austin Jackson can step up to the plate, or else we might have to make a roster move or something like that. We all know how, I don't know what the right word is, but how I'm not worried, I would say, but I don't think we're the most confident in our offensive line. So I'm very excited to see kind of what we do and how Mike McDaniel has this team coached up, with the new wide zone running scheme, with the new pass protection scheme. And I'm very excited to see that. Like, obviously, the play action helps them a lot. So we'll see what Mike McDaniel can do to scheme them up. And, like, we'll see what happens with Austin Jackson specifically. And, hey, if you need a measuring stick, go look at Tron Armstead on the other side, and you'll be able to do a comparison to one of the best in the NFL. So I'm very excited to see what we see. And it's going to be interesting to see if he can keep up what I thought he was doing okay, at least in preseason. So it's going to be interesting.
Clump.
Well, I completely forgot that Armstead's going to play, which is awesome. We're all hyped up about everything else. It's like, how awesome is that? That was one of the best moments of the offseason, so that'll be cool.
Definitely.
The Austin Jackson thing, I'm just going to go in with an open mind. I don't think he sucks like Jesse Davis. Like last year, I tried to tell everyone that Jesse Davis was going to get Tua hurt. Got murdered on the timeline for it. Everyone's saying there's no way Jesse Davis is going to be bad. Jesse Davis gets Tua hurt. I don't feel like
terrible.
Austin Jackson's going to get Tua hurt. I do think there's going to be some times when we're like, oh, my, I cannot believe he was a first-round pick. Like, that's definitely going to happen. There's no way he's going to magically be this elite pass-protecting right tackle this year. But, as long as they help out, I mean, Gesicki should have a good game, hopefully. I know Smoke thinks Durham Smythe's going to score. I think Gesicki's going to have a good game, too. I really do. I think, like, it's been this funny little
Gesicki first touchdown scorer?
That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy. I don't know. We'll see. I just still think it's going to be a bomb on the first play. I think they're going to double Tyreek and Jalen Waddle's going to be one-on-one wide open, but that's just me. I do think Gesicki should help. Ingold will be back, but also a lot of the stuff that the Dolphins do with moving the pocket and the play action and the boots, like that'll help him as well too. It's not going to be him on an island like he was last year. Like I guess the Miami Dolphins coaches last year thought it was funny to just try to let Austin Jackson do his own thing, and like he just can't do it. He can't one-on-one on an island like that, and Judon's gonna take him out, dude. It's gonna be bad. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not as worried. I'm just trying to stay positive. I just think it's not even gonna matter. Like I really think, obviously he's gonna eat a little. There's gonna be some times, like I said, we're mad, but I don't think it's gonna matter. I don't think the Patriots are that good. I really don't. I don't see how Austin Jackson's going to single-handedly like make the game bad for the Dolphins. There's just too much firepower on offense. You know what I mean?
And that's a great point. Like he's not Jesse Davis.
He's not Jesse Davis.
This shit.
Yeah.
There's elite, good, solid, okay,
50 piece of crap,
shit, dog water, toilet paper, used toilet paper, used condom, plan B. Jesse Davis. Like, he is sewer water. He is fucking ass, bro. He's so bad.
Have fun, Pittsburgh.
And he actually changes the game. Like, he's so bad that he changes the outcome of the game. And I think Austin Jackson, he'll be serviceable. Now, as a first-round pick, it's a bust. But if he's decent, and he's not giving up 4 sacks a game or letting Tua break his ribs 2 games into the game against Buffalo, that's a win.
I'll take serviceable all day, dude. I'll take serviceable.
The offensive line has to be serviceable, but the pass pro in the preseason looked great. Like the pass protection looked better than the run game the whole preseason.
That sack wasn't on Austin Jackson. That sack on Tua was not.
Tua should have got the ball.
No, it wasn't.
I agree.
I mean, he should have kept his block. He definitely could have helped out a little more and like held his block a little bit longer. But let's be real, that's not.
I think it's just a busted play, guys. I don't think it's like full blame on anyone. To be honest with you, I think it was just
bad plays.
I thought that was the play where he had Sherfield on that like corner post and he just didn't see it.
Yeah,
or maybe. Yeah, maybe you're right. Okay, so maybe you should have let the ball rip to Sherfield. That's on me.
Yeah,
it's all good. Who cares? We're not positive vibes.
Thing is, it wasn't on AJ. It wasn't on AJ.
Yeah.
All right, let's get a little more positive. I mean, we kind of already talked about this. Well, no, we really didn't. Patriots O-line versus our defense. I think we have a top 5 front 7 in the NFL. I genuinely believe that Jalen Phillips will have 2 to 3 sacks this game. I'm expecting dominance up front, man. Like, I'm expecting a fucking beat down. I know Byron Jones isn't playing, but when your number 1 wide receiver is Devontae Parker, I'm okay with that, dog. Like, I fuck with Nick Needham. I'll rock with Crossan. And if Igbo has to come into play, just put your hands up and turn around, bro. Just at this point, just turn around and put your hands up. That's all I'm asking you to do. Javon Holland, I mean, we're actually going to get to see this man play in live action. We might see a helmet pop off. I think Javon Holland might have to go to grand jury, not grand jury, but go on the stand for attempted murder. I believe that.
Flip Johnny Smith
Brandon
over
Jones.
again, baby.
I'm excited for everyone. Christian Wilkins, Zach Sealer. I mean, is Roquan playing?
Agba?
Of course, Agba,
Yeah,
but is
Agba's a
Roquan playing?
monster. I think so, right?
Because I heard he
Let me
got
check the
banged up
injury
or
report.
something.
I think he'll be good to
Raekwon Davis,
go, but
he's
we'll
limited,
see.
listed as questionable.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, I hope he plays, but
Yeah, 'cause that boy's a
regardless, I think
dog.
we have a top 5 front 7 in the NFL, and I think we could fuck these guys up, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, historically, I feel like for years the Patriots had one of the better O lines. It was always one of their most solid units. And now, man, they drafted a kid in the first round out of like East Bumfuck University in Cole Strange, and he's going to start at left guard.
Hey, he looked good in preseason, though. I'm not going to lie. He actually did look good.
He did. But it was definitely
preseason.
Yeah. And it was a stretch of a pick, but who knows what Bill Belichick's got up his sleeve. But still, rookie left guard. Their right guard is a 6th-round pick that they drafted 2 years ago. Their right tackle, Isaiah Wynn, he's on the injury report. He's listed as questionable. He hasn't practiced full all week. So, I mean, that's a banged-up offensive line. And our front 7, like Smoke was saying, is criminally underrated. Like, people don't talk about the Miami Dolphins front like it's all that. I think it's truly one of the strengths of the team. And we know how the Dolphins have played in the past. We've historically been a heavy blitz team where we're sending guys from all angles, delayed blitzes, all sorts of packages. And if we're going to come the same way this year, I see Mac Jones having a terrible day, man. He's going to have people in his face all day. Smoke said Jalen Phillips has 3 sacks today. I'm not going to disagree with him because I'm on record saying he's got double digits this year. So knocking 3 out the first week would be absolutely beautiful. But I think that's going to be one of our main strengths this entire year is going to be that front 7, getting pressure on quarterbacks, stopping the run, because I do think New England's going to try and run the ball. I do kind of like that Ramondre Stevenson kid they got. So it'll be interesting to see how we do against the run as well. And I think that it's going to be a battle, and we're going to be able to win that battle because I just think that our men are better than theirs, like plain and simple. And then to add in the scheme and the cohesion that this defense has, I think it's a recipe for success. I really do.
The only thing that I could see happening with our scheme, it could be altered not having Byron Jones out there because we play a lot of man when we send out that blitz. I don't know how confident Boyer is leaving out Nick Needham on an island by himself or possibly Keon Crossan or Noah Igbenogany. Wow, I just ripped that. I think I just said his last name right. That was pretty lit. Do you agree with me, Jay?
Yeah, so that was actually what I was going to bring up with the cohesion. The only thing is, like, obviously Byron Jones, but also we get to see if Josh Boyer truly was, or if he wasn't, when, like, a part of that defense when it turned around last year. Like, was he the one who started calling plays? Was he at the start of the year? No one knows. I don't. Personally, I'm just going to play it by ear. Who knows? We'll get to see this year. I'm hoping that we get that 2020 return to form from that defense, obviously. And honestly, you're right. It's going to be tough for Josh Boyer to leave Nick Needham out there on an island like he would Byron Jones. So maybe we'll see a little bit more zone than we have in the past. And then going back to the first question, I would say the only part of this defense that is really struggling when we're fully healthy is the inside linebacker position. If Elena Roberts is your third inside linebacker, that's fine. When he's starting, it's a little bit iffy, at least for me. I would love to bring in another guy there. But honestly, like, other than that, outside of that, at least when we're fully healthy, I don't see a lot of holes on this defense. And you win games in the trenches, and our trenches on the defensive side of the ball are awesome. They're fantastic. Emmanuel Ogbah, Jalen Phillips, Zach Sealer, Christian Wilkins, Raekwon Davis. I think that's a really solid group. I'm very excited to see how they will do. Obviously, like Bobby was talking about, their offensive line isn't great. I actually like Michael Onwenu, their right guard, and then we'll see because Bill Belichick does have a knack for finding those guys and drafting guys that he likes. And I'm not gonna lie,
kid too, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember the last time the Pats had a bad offensive line. If I'm gonna be very, very honest with you guys, so we'll see how that goes. But I definitely think like Smoke said, like we have a top front in the league, and honestly, I think outside that inside linebacker position, our defense is good to go and ready to go and ready to break into the. We always talk about how they should be top 5, and we're usually top 5 in scoring defense, but usually not in yards because we rely on turnovers so much. I'm really excited to see if we can finally break into and be an established top 5 defense this year with that cohesion and everything. So it's gonna be really not a great test, but it's gonna be really interesting to see how Josh Boyer does specifically against his former team in the Pats. I'm very excited to see if our defense can really take that next step with all the cohesion that Bobby was talking about.
Clump.
Well, wasn't it Bill Belichick? Wasn't he the one that said how great Jalen Phillips is? Does anyone remember that last year?
Mm-hmm.
You guys know this. I'm a big Jalen Phillips guy, and it's not because he follows me or tweets at me. That's not it. That has nothing to do with it. But
humble brag.
Dude, it's a humble brag because
No, shout out to Clump, dude. Shout out to Clump. He's the homie for that.
Oh.
You did retweet your thing for you too. I know I sent it to him.
Yeah,
Dude,
like-
Jalen Phillips is awesome off the field, but on the field, man, he's a dog. And I'm trying not to get like too excited. I think I said this in one of our group messages. I said it's crazy to me that so many people stand so many like below average players in the Dolphins, and we don't have everyone running around.
Bro, just say who it is, dog.
No. All right, I was going to say Lynn Bowden, honestly. Everyone was like, oh my God, he's so great. And I'm like, you guys are like pulling for him to make the roster, and no one's talking about how great Jalen Phillips is, and it pisses me off so much. And I can't wait till he starts getting sacks and people have to start talking about him more because he's incredible. I always say this. He was literally the #1 recruit in the nation out of high school. Like, This kid has been talented forever. And I can say kid because I'm like a lot older than him, actually, which is kind of strange. But, dude, he's a monster. He's just put together like a Greek god. He's going to go out there and, I don't know, he didn't look like anyone could block him all training camp, all preseason. Like, I'm excited. I just – 3 sacks is probably a lot. Is that what you said? 3? I don't know about 3, but I could easily see 2 sacks. And I mean, 2 good sacks where like he does exactly what Von Miller did last night, where he's going to get off the edge.
Win, yeah.
Oh, it would be so nice. And I just think another thing, a lot of people like he is a pass rusher, but he's so good at everything he does too. Like he's not the greatest run defender, but dude, trust me, he can set an edge. Like he will lock someone out. He's so strong. And I love that he runs. He runs and runs. I know the Lamar Jackson play will always be there for everyone, but that's like every play. If you really watch him, he's always moving, always trying to make a play. Dude, he's so good. And I'm excited for him. I can't wait to see what he does. I think Javon Holland's obviously a star, but I think truly the MVP of the defense this year will be Jalen Phillips. I do. I think he's going to have – I think I predicted I want to say it was like 15.5 sacks at Dolphin Digest. I really think he's going to be that good where we're like, holy shit, this guy is an absolute star. And like the injury history thing with him, he got hit by a car. Like that is like so –
he's on a moped, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like that's like such a freak injury to like stir up his injury history. He definitely has injury history, but I mean – I don't worry about that. Like I remember when we drafted him, everyone's like, "Oh no, the injury history." Like I haven't thought about Jalen Phillips being injured the whole offseason. Like knock on wood, obviously, but I just think this guy has everything you want. He's so talented, and he's only getting better. And I loved his comments. They bring in Melvin Ingram. Some players in today's world, they put their tail between their legs and pout that they bring in a veteran at his position. You know what he said? I love him. I love learning from him. I'm picking his brain. I'm like, dude, this guy just gets it. He gets football. He's a dog. And I'm excited, dude. He's going to have a monster game. Monster game. 2 sacks, I'll say. A couple TFLs. And I think I actually predicted in one game coming out. I'll have to look. But I said I just had this weird feeling as I was writing that one time this year, he's going to strip sack the quarterback and pick it up himself and take it for 6. I'm just feeling that this shit.
Jason Taylor style.
Like I'm feeling like he's one of those smooth, just swat it out, dude, chops. Scoop and just go, dude. And it's going to be sick. And I hope he's got a good touchdown dance because he needs that. That's what it's all about.
He's going to hit that AB, bro. They all are this week.
I would love it.
All hitting that.
Put that shit on.
But I got a question for the fans, for the people watching, anybody at home. If you can find me a line on Jalen Phillips over under sacks this year, my Twitter handle is right under my name. You get in my DMs. I will exchange the money to you personally and directly, and you place that bet for me because I can't find it anywhere. I know that the total's not – they're going to put him at like 8.5, and he's going to double that because like TJ Watt is like 15.5 or something like that. Yep. So if you can if someone in this chat or anybody listening to this can find me that line, you slide it in my DMs immediately and we'll be in business. So thank you, please.
Hey, cheap plug. I think that video I made is going to age beautifully. I'm so excited for that video. So I'm really excited.
No cheap plug. Promote it, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, drop that.
No, I'm very excited, man. I talked about literally everything that Clump talked about, how he sets the edge, his speed, his motor. By the way, his motor is crazy. It's something that I've never seen before. I'll be honest, when I was watching his film at college to make that video, like I did a lot of research for that. And like, you see it, like, again, he's not always going to make the play, but like you see him, he's just always going. I'm like, dude, this guy's stamina, his motor is crazy. He's just always running. Like when you have a guy who's like, his job is supposed to pin his ears back and just get to the quarterback. And when they don't, usually they'll just like, standing around, whatever. Dude, he's flying down the field if they complete a pass, all this stuff. I'm like, damn,
Yo,
Shit is
VBS,
crazy, so I love this motor.
I just dropped the link in the chat. Get up here.
Me and VBS have business to sort out too. So get up on here, VBS. You're not
Get
gonna
up
little
here,
bro me.
VBS.
I don't get
I
little
just dropped the
bro.
link in the chat.
No,
Hey.
Get up
VBS
here.
little broed you. No.
He tried to little bro me.
VVS needs to get up here.
Yeah,
I just dropped the link in the chat. If you don't join, you're soft.
I have like
You don't
I only
join
have
your
like
song.
3
I'm
more
an
minutes,
instigate, I'm
but
not
I'm
gonna
gonna
lie.
pull as much time as I can to max this out because I have to see VBS.
Throw out the RDC World 1 meme, the instigator. I'm about to put that cap on real quick.
Can we all
Hey,
talk
but
about this?
while we're waiting for VBS's ass to slide in, if you haven't already, check out Jay's channel. Check out his Jalen Phillips video that he's talking about. He's calling it. He's calling a shot. Defensive Player of the Year, Jalen Phillips. Watch the video. Get educated. VBS, man, I already dropped the link. Where you at, dog? Where you at? Like the face reveal is already done.
Jay, I got to be honest with you. I didn't watch the Tua video.
All good because the Tua video went.
I
The Tua
couldn't
video
do
went
it.
crazy.
No,
The Tua
did
video
it?
went crazy.
Oh,
Are you talking about the one I just dropped? The one I just dropped was just me going through like the predictions. Or are you talking about the first one? That was like the first real video I made. That
Which
one
one
went crazy.
Did you do a top 10 one? Is that what you sent me last night
Yeah,
or something?
yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's just a game prediction video.
Nah,
but if you're talking about
VBS, you gotta
first
put the
Tua
camera on,
video,
dog.
That shit blew
Dude,
up.
it's not
So
working.
I'm cool with it.
What do you mean it's not working?
The video where I titled
Alright,
it
let me
like,
do it again,
oh,
let me
he's
do it
gonna
again.
break out this year. It hit like 100K, so I'm gassed.
That's so dope, dude.
Yeah, Jay's the GOAT, bro.
crazy.
He's the editing GOAT.
Yeah,
He puts
100K
out
on a
these
video
high
is
quality,
wild.
crazy videos. If you're not watching his shit, I don't know what you're doing because this kid is elite.
Appreciate you, boys.
I
He's
need
also
VBS
very
to come
nice.
back.
He's a very nice dude. Very nice guy.
We
Jay.
got 50 people in here. If you
Oh,
haven't
really?
already,
That's
hit
how
the
I
like button,
flew off
hit
the
the
handle.
subscribe button.
I flew off the handle in here
2K.
with smoke. With smoke in here. Some Patriots fan came in here. I lost the handle. So if you're a Patriots or Jets fans, no promises other than that. I think I'm one of the only people in like in the Dolphins community who like isn't hated by everyone.
I forgot what you call that guy yesterday.
Me?
I called him a
Yeah.
fucking idiot, but I changed the second word. I called him a fucking retard yesterday or 2 days ago.
That's what it was. Hey, VVS, do we have a face? Yes, we do. Wow, VVS and Clump. They're
The
officially
boys
In the
two
flesh,
separate
in the
people.
flesh. Woo!
Hey, just so everyone knows, VBS and I have been working behind the scenes for about 6 months now. We have a podcast dropping next week after week
coming
1.
out.
Wait.
Yo,
You guys
for
aren't
real.
the same people?
No, we're
Wait,
dropping.
wait, wait.
Listen, Monday.
I gotta
Monday
go,
night-
guys. This is like what?
Monday night, VBS and I are dropping a huge Dolphins podcast, and we have a monster guest. Should I tell him who it is? You guys
Tell him,
won't
tell him.
believe it. Yo, Nick Hicks hooked us up. Tua's gonna be on with VBS and I on Monday. Let's go!
Tune in.
Bobby, why are you falling for this?
Because it's not
I'm
true.
gassing.
Yeah,
Obviously, it's not fucking true,
That's
dude.
not
gas him
true.
up.
That's not
Nah.
true.
VBS, welcome to the Smoke Show, brother.
What's going
Before
on?
we get into your opinion about the game, do you have anything to say to Bobby?
Yeah, Bobby called me like an ugly gap tooth loser or something. For no reason. I didn't do anything wrong.
Bobby. Did you really?
He said you
I did
little
nothing
boyed him.
wrong.
You little broed me, bro.
I
I
did,
woke
I
up, I sat at my computer, and the first thing I read is this kid, in reference to Smoke, this kid doesn't know who you are, little bro. See, and I woke up and I didn't have no coffee, so I hit the kill switch. I said one tweet, kill
You went
shot.
for
We're
it.
not dealing with this today.
Well, that was your one kill shot. You can't do that again. You're just a dick.
Yeah, you
I
can't
didn't
beat me.
say it.
Gap
I didn't
tooth
say it
again?
again. I didn't say
No,
it
I know,
again.
I know. I'm just that was your
I'm
one.
ready to clear the air, VBS. I would like an apology from you first and foremost.
Make
And then
him
once you
apologize.
give me that, I'll be good to go.
Sorry for.
I don't know if I'm apologizing.
He
though.
said sorry.
Bob,
Oh,
I
you
know,
got.
I know.
He
you
said
called the
sorry,
YouTube
he said
boxing stuff,
sorry.
dude. We might have to get that going, man. A Dolphins Twitter YouTube boxing event. That'd be sick.
You gotta say sorry now because you just alphaed him into saying sorry, even though you were the mean one. You have to apologize now.
I was harsh. After I said it, I sat there for a little bit and I felt bad about it. So I'll admit that. I apologize. We're all square, VBS. Just don't little bro
Alright.
me like that. Don't come around and little bro me.
Yeah, it
We're
was early in
straight
the
from here on
morning.
out.
I was
I
lying
have
in
to
bed
call-
and I just.
I have to
lying
call
in bed and I
VBS
just
little bro
threw-
forever, dude. Like, I
Hey,
think I'm
VBS, what started the face reveal? When did you say, all right, it's time to unmask my face?
Oh
The
yeah,
Kane
actually
style.
funny. So, do you know that like master work dude? The Patriots. YouTuber or whatever?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he like wants me tonight to like go on and like debate him Tua versus Mac Jones, and I wanted to do this for a bit. So, yeah, that's the real reason. I haven't heard from him all day though. I don't know if he's bailing. But tune into
usually that's what happens. Usually
I got your
that's
back
what
in that one,
Afraid.
VBS. I got your back in that
Well,
one.
here, wait. If he doesn't
Tom
let you
doesn't.
on, you're up on here. What is your take? Like, state your case right now for Tua over Mac Jones?
Oh, it's easy. Like, I'm a big situation guy, right? Mac was way better in a way better situation, better running game, better O-line, better coaching. And now Tua's got everything better, right? Like, Mac's got Matt Patricia calling plays for him. I think that's going to screw him up. I think he has no weapons. I think the O-line will be like, okay. And now Tua's got everything that like I could ever want. So all on Tua now. I'm not gonna make any more excuses, I promise. But I
no
think
excuses for Tua from VBS this year.
Yeah, 100%. Because I'm a big situation guy, right? So like you need weapons, you need O-line, you need it all. So he's got it now.
So if Tua doesn't work out this year, are you still a Dolphins fan? Like next year?
Yes, 100%. I'm just a big QB1 guy. Like honestly, I
respect that.
I defended Tannehill too. You know, it happened.
Wow.
But yeah.
So you defend whoever it is.
I mean,
that makes me respect.
Yeah, within reason.
Like you would defend Cleo Lemon if he was still a quarterback.
No, like until they completely suck. Like Noah, I didn't agree with that pick. Obviously, like Igbo was a bad pick, but I still like believed in him. I was like, he's young. I defended Igbo after his first year, and he sucks now. So fuck him. So it gets to the point where I'm just like, you gotta go.
No Noah slander. Year 3 is coach didn't like him last year.
Yeah,
new
his
scheme.
Coach. Yeah,
give him a break.
Still developing.
I want
he's
him
the
to
youngest player in the draft. Youngest player.
He is. He's still only 22.
If he grabs a pick, Dolphins Twitter will not know how to act. They really won't.
Bro, if he gets an interception, the Dolphins are winning the Super Bowl.
I have to head out, but I want to say something quick to everyone. First, I want to start with VBS, if that's okay. VBS, man, I'm proud of you. This is actually fun. This is like having a face to actually talk football with you. I'm not like, fuck this guy anymore. You know what I mean? I'm like, this is fun. So VBS, I'm happy. I'm proud of you. And everyone else in here, it's been fun. Jay, you're the man. Bobby, I will never little boy you or whatever he did.
I appreciate that, Clint.
That scares me. I don't know what you'd say to me. That would scare me. And Nicky Smokes, you're the man. You're the man. You guys are fun. This was great. Make sure you guys watch Bustin' with the Boys on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Peace.
Peace, bro. Oh, damn. All right, VBS. Give me your prediction for this Sunday's game.
Yeah, I got us. Obviously, I'm going to say like 27-20. I think it'll be like a little sloppy, a new system. But I think it'll be one of those games where like we're ahead. Pats kind of hang around, but like the game's not exactly in doubt. But we kind of just close it out at the end. Like one of those games.
So like close, competitive fourth quarter, Dolphins start to pull away.
Yeah, I mean, even like maybe we have like kind of a lead the whole time, right? But the Pats like hang around.
Like 13-10, 14-10.
Yeah, 13-10, and then at the end it's like I got 27-20.
Okay. I like that. I'm with that.
Yeah. Because the Pats aren't awful, Bobby? But yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I think they really are going to be awful.
Yeah.
But it's like how good are the Dolphins really going to be? That's my thing. I think the Patriots are dog water, and before the season starts, obviously, I think the Dolphins are going to be great. Like I think this is going to be the best team we've ever had. So I think the Pats already suck, but how good are the Dolphins going to be? Now, granted, it's week 1, so you have to win. Like whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 10 points, I don't care. You have to go out there and you have to beat this team because you are superior to them everywhere on the roster, top to bottom. But how crisp, how clean, and how well are we going to be able to implement our game plan, our run game, our offense, and how well is our defense going to play without having Brian Flores there? So I think that's a great point, VBS. I think the score is going to reflect how well the Dolphins go out and play because I don't think the Patriots are going to win even if we play our worst game.
The reason I'm conservative a little bit, is like last year I thought the exact same thing. I thought we were way better than last year. I thought they sucked last year. I thought they were like way overrated, and obviously we know what happened. But yeah, we're obviously a lot better. So, and it's at home. So
right.
So for me, it's not a prediction. I woke up this morning, I closed my eyes, and I looked into the future. So this isn't even a guess. This is actually the exact score of the game. It's going to be 31-16. The Dolphins win this game 31-16. We score 4 touchdowns and a field goal. The Patriots kick three field goals, and they score 1 meaningless touchdown. It's not going to be close. This is going to be one of those ones at halftime where you're kind of hanging out and you have that feeling in your stomach of you're ready to celebrate rather than, holy shit, how are we going to figure out how to win this game? It's going to be a party. Everyone in this chat is going to be having a fucking phenomenal Sunday. Smoke won't be able to talk on Monday for Victory Monday because he screamed his lungs out. 31-16. Go ahead and book it.
Jay?
28-13. I think it'll be 28-10. They'll kick a field goal at the end of the game. 28-13, obviously, for your Miami Dolphins. I think 28-13. I think you could get another field goal in there, but I think we're going to score 4 touchdowns. We're never going to have to settle for a field goal. Hopefully, we put up 4 touchdowns, maybe 1 or 2 rushing touchdowns, 2 for Tua. You know what I'm saying? Like nice little 275-yard, 2 touchdowns, no pick game from Tua. And give me 28-13.
Tua special right there. 225, 2 touchdowns, but then there's usually that pick or fumble. All right, so Bobby's a scumbag. He basically stole my score. I've been said it was going to be 30.
No. He looked into the future. What are you talking about?
The same score. I picked the right one, so you might as well tag along.
All right, well, you're 31-16. I'm 31-17, but I'm also with VBS. I think it's going to be 17-17 going into the fourth quarter or late third quarter. Dolphins score. They go up 24-17. Stuff the Pats. They go down. We score again. 31-17. Kill the clock. Game over. That's how I have the game going. I think it'll be close for the first 3 quarters, but as the heat beats down on the New England Patriots and they start to tire out, slow down, we get more settled. McDaniel gets more comfortable, and everyone just sets in, and those emotions kind of subside. And then it's really just, all right, who has the best football players to close out this game? That's when I think our talent difference comes in, and that's where the Miami Dolphins beat the New England Patriots. So I got the score 31-17. Bobby's got it 31-16. Jay had what was
28-13.
28-13. VBS has 27-10. Finn's Heat has Dolphins 56-10. Holy shit. I hope
College
you're right.
football is back, baby.
Anthony has it 33-13. Look, I'm kind of nervous that all of us Dolphin fans have blowout scores and the spread's only 2.5 or 3.5 now.
I have an honest question.
We're smarter than Vegas, Nick. Like, what do you mean? We're smarter than Vegas.
You're right. We are smarter than Vegas.
An honest question, and I just thought about it for a second. Like, obviously, we're all Dolphins fans. We all come with a bias. We're always going to want the boys to win. But is there going to come a time on this show where any of us give a pick against the Dolphins? Because I just want to know how that vibe feels.
There will be.
Like, Bills week 3, are you going to say Dolphins win and then give a score? Or are you going to give, like...
There's one game where
I mean, there's going to be games where I'm like, I think we lose.
No, there's a game.
I don't know. I really don't know. Like, how am I going to sit here and tell people?
I'll give it up. I'll give it up. There's a game, dude. 3 weeks on the road, which is our longest road trip, and then we go to Buffalo, and then we go to Buffalo on the 3rd week. That's literally it's more of an NBA or MLB term, but it's a scheduled loss. It's a scheduled loss.
Stop saying that, Jay. I'm going to that game, bro. Smoke's coming to that game. You're coming to that game. Don't put that in the air.
Hey, I'll try.
We're going to
Let
Buffalo.
me know, bro.
Smoke's going through a fucking table. We're gonna kill a 30 before the game. We're probably going to get jumped because we're talking so much shit, but we're going to win it. So don't put that in the air right now, Jay. We can't do that.
It's a tough one, though. I'm just saying. It's a real tough one.
I know.
It's woo. Hey, if we win that game, though, we're going to the fucking Super Bowl, baby. That's like the toughest game on our schedule.
Even if we win week 3, we're going to the Super Bowl. But we're at the hour mark. We actually broke the hour mark. Shout out to everyone that's been in the chat. You guys have absolutely blown it up. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We've already broke 1K. We're trying to hit 2K. Shout out to Bobby. Shout out to Jay. Follow Jay on his YouTube channel. Follow Bobby on Twitter. His handle's right there.
Seriously.
And if you aren't already, follow VBS on Twitter as well. VBS, it's been a pleasure having you on. It's glad to see you actually have a face.
Me and VBS are boys now.
Yeah, they made up. There's a truce.
Yeah, beef
That's
squashed.
Good. Beef is squashed. It's been an absolute pleasure, gentlemen. Shout out to everyone that's watched this whole hour. I love each and every single one of you guys. And as always, fins up.
Fins up,
baby.
Let's go.